with Westchester County, New York.
Sorry.
Oh, so I'm one of them. You're talking about Westchester, not Westchester County.
Right, right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, 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 no. It's always fun when both of them come up in conversation at the same time
Oh,
because they
that's
always
not the
make the
same place.
not even close. They're both beautiful, but in a lot of different ways.
Where
Where's
where
Westchester County?
Westchester County is like 29 miles outside of New York City. It's Tarrytown, I think, is in the beginning of it. Croton on Hudson, um, and Austin
Okay.
in that area. Where,
Okay.
where is the two-word Westchester? I should know, but I'm
I'm
blanking.
not I'm not familiar with that. Just the town.
I, s-
Good.
I spent all my
Chris
summer.
Chris Hanning is the dean of music. I don't know if y'all know who Chris Hanning is. Great
No.
drummer. We just did the Idaho Day of Percussion last weekend, and he was the other guest. But we have. I'm not gonna say had because we're trying to do some more stuff. We have a trio called Percussion Gumbo. Some of y'all have heard of that. With me and I play steel pans. Juan Alamo plays marimba and vibraphone, and Chris is a drummer. Great drummer, man. And he gave a clinic at Idaho that was, man, it's just one of the best organized clinics. You know, a lot of drum set players, they give clinics and they'll jam and they'll talk a little bit about philosophies. His was like boom, boom, boom. It just really organized and a lot of great information and stuff. I went, man, that was so good. I got to go practice. I just felt like I wanted to practice after seeing his clinic. So if you ever get a chance, check out Chris Hanning. We have some videos up on YouTube called the Percussion Gumbo, and he's playing drums. And it's all original compositions by us, by myself, Juan Alamo, and Chris. And we did a concert at PASIC a few years ago. I think it's now been 3 years.
I was at
Uh,
that.
you were at it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was at
really?
that. That was great, man. You guys were smoking. He's a great player. Everyone was on fire. It was really a great show.
Yeah, and we had Troy Bro come in and play Latin percussion, and Junior, uh, shoot, can't think of his last name. The bass player from St. Lucia. He was Andy Norell's bass player. We actually called him and said, "Hey, man, we need a bass player." He was there, so killer bass player. Woo. All right, so today the plan was. Remember I asked for suggestions, and Steve wrote me a nice email, beautiful email. Thank you, Steve, and talking about Greece and all this stuff because he's been to that camp, the lab camp. So yeah, I already did all that stuff you suggested. We already got it planned with Nico and some other drummer friends in Athens, and then the camp. We're gonna go for 2 weeks, so we're gonna vacation for 1 week, drum camp for 1 week. And then he said he wanted to work on 6-stroke rolls because we did that in a lesson once. I don't recall, but 6-stroke rolls and getting back to cascara. So one thing at a time. I think that's a lot to chew on for now. So let's start with just 6-stroke rolls. Okay, so I'm going to give you a few exercises. I think I put some exercises that are in my Wootimental reference book, and I could put them up on the screen. I I just kind of put them up there, but I haven't decided if that's what we're going to use right now or not. But let's see. Let's see what that is. Okay, can y'all see that? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do this. Let's look at number 23. That's a fun one. Let's play that exercise, and then we'll work on. We'll just do it on the pad first, and then we'll work on applications and stuff like that. Talk about that. 24 is really cool too. These turnarounds. Actually, man, I like 25 too. Man, they're all so good. Some good stuff right here. These like 23, 24, 25. Those are. Let me move this up a little bit. The others are good too, but those are pretty sweet. Is that 23, 24, 25? Yeah, let's do this one. So, all right, so we'll do 23. And if you want, you could do it without the rolls, just the skeleton, which would be. All right, so look at that last measure. Take a look at the last measure. It's just like a double paradiddle with the roll on the second and third partial. So a 6-stroke roll and then a double. And then one paradiddle, which puts you on the a left-hand lead. Okay, so let's just take it. We're going to break it down.
What page in the rudimental reference?
51 in Drummer's Rudimental Reference Book. 51. This isn't Rudimental Remedies. This is Rudimental Reference Book. This isn't in Rudimental Remedies. Sorry. The big book, the thick one. Yeah, that one, Steve. You just held it up. The yellow one. The yellow book. Okay? Yeah. Let's take that last measure. In fact, let's do it without the rolls. So listen, I'll play it once. 2, 3 E, 4 E. Okay, so a couple of analytical things here, just for you, John. The second accent, he's going to get tired of me saying that. The second accent is a rebound stroke, so let it bounce. Bounce, bounce, paradiddle. The other accents are downstrokes, so keep them down. And you end on your left, all right? So let's do this. We're going to just do that. Paradiddle left, 2, and then start left-hand lead, same thing. Now do the right-hand lead. Ready, go. Left-hand lead, go. 2, right-hand lead, go. Left-hand lead, go. Throw the rolls in when you're ready. Go. Left-hand lead and play and. Right-hand lead and go and. Left-hand lead, ready and go and. One more time, each hand. Right hand, go, and. You gotta make it smooth. Suave como mantequilla. Smooth as butter. One more time, I lied. Left hand, here we go. Ready, play, and. All right. Everybody got it? Any questions? Preguntas?
I don't have it because I'm not even sure what you're doing. You're doing the last measure of 23.
Correct. The last measure of 23.
The last measure of the first line of 23, or the last measure of the second line of 23.
Second line of 23. Okay. The last measure of exercise 23.
Okay. So yeah, I was trying to find it and I wasn't ready to.
Okay, well let's do it again.
I'm lost.
What's it gonna hurt doing it again? Anything? Anybody
Go a
gonna
little
get hurt?
slower, John.
Yeah,
We can do it slower. We
Thank
could do it again. We could do it slower. Yes, all of that. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so let's go a little slow like that. So. All right, that tempo. Ready, and without the rolls. So I'm doing it without the rolls, just the skeleton. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. All right? The thing is to really focus on that rebound stroke. Bounce, bounce, down. Okay, and the reason we're doing that, we're practicing speed slowly. right? So we got to get it smooth with the right strokes if we're going to play it fast. All right, here we go. 2, ready, and play, and 1, E, and a 2, E, and a 3, E, and a paradiddle left. Okay, now on the left hand, ready, go, and left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right. On the right hand, ready, go, right, left, right, paradiddle 1, 2, left hand, go, and left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right. Add the rolls in when you're ready. Not if you're not ready. Go. Two, left hand, go, and right hand, ready, go. Make sure you're tapping your foot. See, I got my hi-hat going. Left hand, and play, and. If you've mastered this and you're getting bored, you could put those on the cymbals, the accents on the cymbals with the bass drum. Two, do it again, and 4, and that, digga digga that, that digga digga that, that, da. 2, 3, and 4, and. 3, 4, and. All right, so if you got to that level, and look, I'm not pressuring anybody to move on. I'm just doing this for those that got it down and you're ready to apply it. You can do that. If not, stay on the pad and, I mean, without the rolls, do what you got to do to understand it. And then if you want, write down those things and then work on them later. But get it down first on the pad. All right, that's the first thing. Very important. Muy importante, okay, Martin? Yeah, so, all right, I'm going back to the pad. Because I want to do the whole thing, and I want to do it on the pad first. All right, so is any questions on that last bar? Are we okay with that?
I still don't have it even that slow.
Okay, what can I do to help?
I don't know. Fix my brain.
Fix my brain.
Yeah. So you're playing a downbeat at the end that's not written, correct?
Yeah, I'm just going. It goes back to the beginning. So exactly. Yeah, the downbeat at the end is not written.
I figured that.
Well, it's written. It's just the beginning.
Just even slower, just sticking wise.
Yeah.
It would be right, left, left, right, right, left.
No. Negative. Right, left.
Huh?
So where it says right, left,
yeah,
there's a right in there because that's a 5-stroke roll. So there's you can't play a 5-stroke roll with one hand. There's a right that's not written in.
I said that. I said it would be right, left, left, right,
No, no, no,
No,
no,
no.
no. Right, left, right, left, right, right.
right, left, right, left, right, right.
Yep.
What are you talking about? That's
Right, left, left, right, right, left.
no,
So
no,
you
no.
see where that first, okay, Steve, you see where that first left is? That starts the roll. There's 2/16 notes in that roll. 4/32, 2/16. So the second 16th is, it's just understood that it's on the right hand, but the right hand isn't written in the music.
I
But
understand that. But aren't they
there's a
doubles?
right. Huh?
Aren't they doubles though? Isn't it?
Get your pencil. You got your pencil?
No.
All right, get a pencil and put a right after that first left. There's a right in between those two lefts. The second time, I write out both 16th notes because it goes over the beat.
Okay, I have the same question because on the very first partial of that last measure, for me, when I do right, left, left, right, right, left.
No, no. Okay, everybody, this is straight 16th notes. The skeleton of this is 1 eana, 2 eana, 3 eana, 4 eana, 1. That's the skeleton without the rolls. So there should be 4 stickings in that first count.
So,
But I don't write the right because it's just understood it's part of the roll. So
I
the
get
first
that.
count is right, left, right, left.
Okay.
I get that, but Larry just put something in the chat that was what I was trying to say,
Oh.
which is now let's see if right, left, left, right, right, left. That's what I
Yeah.
just said, and you said no, that's wrong.
That's
That's
what
wrong.
I said, and you said it was wrong.
I don't
That
think
is
it's
correct.
wrong.
That is wrong. It's right, left, right, left, right, right.
Right, left, right,
The
left.
beginning of the last measure,
Beginning of the last measure.
right here. Can you see
Well,
this?
Larry's putting in the roll.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
or
what I'm
Kit,
talking
no,
about.
Kit put that in there.
Oh,
Okay,
is that because you're talking about the skeleton, Dr. T? So it's two different things we're talking about, the roll and the skeleton.
correct. I'm talking about just the skeleton,
Okay,
Oh,
so I'm
not
talking
the roll. So
I'm
it's
talking-
right, left, right, left. That's the first count. Right, left,
Okay.
right, left.
okay, gotcha. That's where I was confused.
Me too.
Yeah, I was talking about the roll.
Oh, well, that's right, left, left, right, right, left. That's the
That's what
first
we've been
count.
saying. But that's what we've been
Right,
saying.
left, left, right, right, left. Yes.
So that's what I was trying to say this whole time.
Oh,
is,
sorry.
is-
Yes.
I apologize.
It's okay. So anyway, if we can approach it that way with the sticking, including the rolls, that would be helpful for me, just to make sure I'm doing it correctly when we bring it up to speed. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like as
Well-
opposed to like the skeleton part kind of confuses me.
Okay,
Like-
well, we're just taking the rolls out.
I know, but I don't. That challenges my reading to the point where I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
It's the
Steve,
I think
that-
it's thrown everybody off that slur, because if you look at the 16th note of the 2 and then the 1 or the 3, that's you don't have the slur on those doubles. So that's
All right.
what
I wish I had a blackboard. I need a blackboard on here that I could write as we're doing this.
I just
'Cause-
I just put the raw stickings in the chat that expands it out.
Doc, you do
the
have
stickings.
you do have a whiteboard that you can use.
I do?
Yeah, on the bottom of the screen, you should have a whiteboard, probably about 3 or 4 in from the right-hand side.
It says annotate. Is that the annotate?
Oh, mine says from the right side, show captains, notes, and then a whiteboard. It looks like a little computer screen. And you would be able to scratch that on with your mouse or your pad or
Huh.
whatever.
Okay.
And it should come up on the screen, or you may have to share that.
I don't have that. I have annotate. Maybe that's.
I don't have that. When was the last time you updated, Doc?
I don't know.
Okay.
But I can draw. So I put a left in there. You see where that left is?
Okay, nothing came up on the screen on this end. Or maybe on your thing. Hang on a second. Maybe I'm wrong. Yes.
I'm sorry, not a left. I need to undo that. Erase.
Hmm.
That's a right there. So that should be a right. Right there. Right. Oh man, it looks like I can't draw with this mouse. Okay, but there's a right in there. So, all right. Trust me, Steve. You really need to understand the skeleton first. Okay?
Well,
So let's do that. I mean, we're going to just play 16th notes. So it's just, the skeleton is 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. So we're just playing that without the diddles, without the rolls, because we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to add the diddles in later. So
That's totally where the confusion was for all of us, I think, because we were all thinking the diddles, and we're thinking, wait a minute, no, it's right, left, right, right, left, and you're saying no, but
yeah,
you're
y'all
talking
are
about
way, yeah, that's, no, I don't, so, we never, so just so you know, the stickings for 30-second notes are never included. It's just the beginning of the roll and the end of the roll. And then it's you just have to understand how long the roll is. If it's an eighth note, you understand, especially if it starts with the left and ends with the left, that there's a right in the middle.
right.
Okay? So that's this case. And if it's a 9-stroke roll, and I'm not gonna put right, left, right for a 9-stroke roll. I'm gonna put just a right, and it ends on a right. And it's understood there's a left, right, left in between. Okay?
Okay.
This is just as we get through notation. Later on, you see 7-stroke rolls, and it'll do the same thing. It'll start with the left and end with a right. But you have to know, since it's a 7-stroke roll, that there's a right, left in between that left and right.
Mm-hmm. And the diddles
Okay.
are implied.
Yeah, implied. There you go. Diddles are implied. All right, so with this measure, or with this whole exercise, all those 6-stroke rolls, you see them, like the first one goes right, left, left. So but it's actually right, left, 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 right, left. Like that. Okay, so, but the last measure, let's talk about the last measure. All right, it's just two double paradiddles and a paradiddle. But the accents are on the first and the fourth note of the double paradiddle. Double paradiddle, double paradiddle, paradiddle 1. Okay? So think of it like that. If you want to think of it as a rudiment, or 1E and a 2E, 3 and 4E and a 1. I screwed it up. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. All right? Or double paradiddle, double paradiddle, paradiddle 1. All right. Steve, do you understand that? Are you clear on double paradiddles? 2 double paradiddles and a paradiddle. That's basically what you're playing. Double paradiddle, double paradiddle, paradiddle 1. And then you end on your left hand. Okay, so that's that measure. Let's do that a few times. So we can even take out the accents. Just go double paradiddle, double paradiddle, paradiddle 1. Double paradiddle, double paradiddle, paradiddle 1. And then you can add the accents in. That's actually not a bad idea to work on your contrast between accents and taps. Make sure your taps, double, pair, are soft. And then when you add the accents, don't play those taps any louder than that. So now you have this. Double, pair. So there's lots of contrast between the accents and the taps, which makes it funky. That's what makes funk, is contrast and dynamics and pitch. Okay? All right, so let's try it together, slow. Any questions? Do we know what we're doing? Okay, here we go. And then try to tap your foot. I'm going to keep this going. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and that doesn't line up with the accents, the downbeats, all right? But they're important. Here we go. Ready and right hand go. Double pair, a diddle, double pair, a diddle, paradiddle, 1. All right, now start on the left hand. Ready and play and double pair, a diddle, double pair, a diddle, paradiddle, 1. 2, again, right hand and play and double pair, a diddle, double pair, a diddle, paradiddle, 1. All right, if you got that down, you can add the roll and double pair, a diddle, double pair, a diddle, pair. If you have that down, you can put it on the drum set, on the cymbals, and double pair, a diddle, pair, a diddle, paradiddle, 1. You can put it on the toms, the accents on the toms if you want. Ready and double pair, a diddle, double pair, a diddle, pair. One more time. 2, ready, and double pair, a diddle, double pair, a diddle, paradiddle, 1. Left hand, ready, and go, and double pair, a diddle, double pair, a diddle, paradiddle, 1. Okay, how am I doing? Is everybody clear? Or Steve, how you doing, Steve?
Better. I'm still struggling with once I add the and keeping the accents
Add the accents, yeah.
and the
That's
roll.
I mean that's actually the challenging part because they're a little syncopated to the downbeat.
Yeah.
But it's just 3 against 4 is what it is. It's that polyrhythm. But we start over, so we go. So it's 3 against 4, and then on count 4, we take a whole count and go and start it over. Very common polyrhythm, 3 against 4. Not as common as 2 against 3, but very common. All right, so now I would say the next step, if you just learn that, you can play the rolls, but play them as buzzes. So if I'm going duh, okay, well, somebody got their mic on. Mark, I think that's you. So
Sorry, boss.
So where the rolls are, just play buzzes for now. Let's try that. 2, 3 E and a 4 E and a tap buzz buzz tap tap buzz buzz. Paradiddle 1, and then the left hand. 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 E So if you want to think of it, look, you're playing 3. You're not playing triplets. Y'all ever see that video and guy does, I want to show you triplets. Triplet. We got triplet. Those aren't triplets. It's a hilarious video. But we're playing groups of 3. We are playing groups of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. If you want to do it like that. So in the first group of 3, you play a roll. In the second group of 3, you play a double for the 16th notes. So tap, buzz, buzz, tap, double, tap, and then you play another roll and then another double. So if you think of it like that, maybe that clears it up. So tap, roll, roll, tap, double, tap, roll, roll, tap, double, paradiddle 1. And then eventually turn those buzzes into doubles. Tap, roll, roll, tap, double, tap, roll, roll, tap, double, paradiddle 1. I don't think of a roll, when you talk about sticking, I don't think of right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. I just think right, left, right, left, right, left. But doubles, I just double them. So that's the sticking. So the sticking is right, left, right, left. You know, if you ask me what the sticking is, I'm not going to go right, left, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, left, right. I'm just going to, it's right, left, right, it's right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left. The skeleton. That's what's important. Okay? Everybody clear?
One of the things that's 2 things about this, John, that really, first off, this exposes just every weak part of my left hand when I go left hand lead. It's really good for that. And the other thing that I found is when I look at that six stroke roll, it's like, okay, that 5-stroke that looks like a 5-stroke roll, but because it's displaced over, it changes the complete character of it because of the context that's in. Because I started treating it like, well, I'll just put a stroke before the 5-stroke roll, but it didn't really work right. I couldn't treat it that way.
Yeah.
Well, and it's weird.
It doesn't act like a typical 6-stroke roll. So, and here's another thing, it's phonetics too. A 6-stroke roll is a 5-stroke roll with an extra note. I mean, with an accent at the beginning. It's a 5-stroke roll with an extra accent at the beginning or an extra accent at the end. So that's basically what a 6-stroke roll is. So you can think of them as 5-stroke rolls because really that's what they are. They're really 5-stroke rolls.
Thank you.
Yeah. A lot of different ways to approach it, I guess. But
John,
yeah, but
John,
definitely it exposes your left hand for sure. Martín, you got a question? Pregunta.
No, lo puse en el chat. Six.
Okay, I gotta open my chat. I got this up. Yes, correct. He wrote it out. He wrote out what I was going to write out. So what Martine wrote out in the chat, that's what I wanted to do.
Could I put myself out there and try it and have you come in to see if I'm doing it right?
I would love that, Kathy. You're going to play for us?
You never asked me.
I'm going to take a break. Hey, thank you. So I feel, I don't want to put anybody on the spot, but you want to play for me, let's do that.
I just want to try. I want to see if I'm doing it right, okay?
Okay, do it. Yeah. Yes, you are doing it right. The only thing I want you to work on is that rebound stroke. The sticking's all correct, but you're playing all downstrokes for all the accents. So in order to get this faster, you need to work on this one. Bounce. Bounce.
Okay. Thanks.
So that's it. But you have the sticking down. That's very good. Bravo, Kathy.
Nice job, Kathy.
Thanks. I just needed to try. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, thanks for playing. Anybody else want to do it? I can't see everybody. I got to take this off. Hang on. Any other volunteers? Nope. Oh, Kashmir's here. Cool. Okay, so can we move on? Shall we move on, do the whole exercise? That's the hardest part. So the rest of it's easier. Let me put it back up on the screen. But I think you find this useful. And there's a lot more I wanted to do with this. This is just, we're breaking the ice right now, as you can imagine, with everything I do. It's like, okay, got that. Oh, there's more? Shit. Okay, got that. Oh, there's more? Yeah, there's a lot more. Okay, so this is just, now if you look at the first measure, so the first measure is just, it's all alternating. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And then there's a paradiddle at the end. Okay? So it's just right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, paradiddle. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, paradiddle. Let's do those 2 bars just like that, over and over. If you want to go ahead and add the diddles, you can. So, but Steve, it's just right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. With the 2 accents, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And all of these accents are downstrokes. All of them are downstrokes. Stop the stick right there, boom. And then play those taps soft. If you want to add the buzz rolls, it would go like this. Right, buzz, buzz, dot, pop, buzz, buzz, pop, pop, buzz, buzz, pop, paradiddle. Left, buzz, buzz, pop, pop, buzz, buzz, pop, pop, buzz, buzz, paradiddle. If you want to add double strokes, it'll go like this. Paradiddle, left, right, left, right, left, right, paradiddle, 1, okay? I'm going to do it with the skeleton first. Here we go. 1, a little slower, 2, 3, and ready, go. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, paradiddle, left, right, left, right, left, right, paradiddle, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, paradiddle, left, right, left, right, left, left. You can put your bass drums on the accents. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, paradiddle, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. You could put the hi-hat on the upbeat. Paradiddle, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, paradiddle, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Paradiddle, left, right, left, right, left, right, paradiddle, left, right, left. You can put it on the cymbals if you want, or the rolls. Add the rolls if you want. I'm going to do buzzes. Or doubles. One more time. Okay, is everybody clear with that? Any questions? I don't see everybody's face because I got the music on the screen, so you'll have to I just see like 5 of you. So just say something if you have any questions.
That's good tempo for this for me.
Okay.
I can play.
Yeah, actually.
Okay,
Actually,
good.
it is.
Okay, that's fine. And then, so if you're not having any problems with that, like do what I was doing. Can anybody play it with the hi-hat on the upbeat? You know, doing a samba pattern? Because it sounds, check this out. And to give it kind of a samba swing, you could try, I'm going way past this. Just, you don't have to try this. You can if you want to. Try this sticking. Right, right, left, right, right. So you're going to do 3 rights in a row. And that gives it a swing, a samba swing, like you're playing, because it's kind of the same pattern you play on a tambourine if you're playing samba. So Brazilian 16th notes aren't even. It's kind of like an egg rolling down the hill. So it's that, and it gets that groove if you use that sticking. Right, left, right. Right, left, right. I'm sorry. Right, right, left. Right, 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 left. Right, 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 left. Right, right.
Hey,
Kind of
John,
cool.
is
Yeah.
is this it? Oops. Something like that.
Okay, yeah, but there's a paradiddle. It's just 16th notes. You have the first 3 counts right. Oh, you're doing the sticking I just told you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, it gives it a different flavor. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, cool.
Very good.
That was a really interesting version of the train beat. That was really cool, dude.
Yeah, and Steve's putting the bass drum on. He's doing like a polka beat on the bass drum, and then samba in the hands. That's very interesting. Yeah, that's it. You could do that.
John?
He's doing this. Try that pattern on your feet. All right. Okay, we got to get through this exercise though. Okay, does everybody have the first 2 bars and the last bar? That just leaves the 3rd bar, which is 1 6-stroke roll and a paradiddle. 1 6-stroke roll and a paradiddle. So it's, if I take the rolls out, the skeleton is right, left, paradiddle. Left, right, paradiddle. Right, left, paradiddle. Left, right, paradiddle. Okay, let's try that slow. 2. I'm going to put my hi-hat on the upbeat. And I'm eventually going to add the bass drum on the accents. 2, ready, go. Right, left, paradiddle. Left, right, paradiddle. Right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, 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 right, left, right, left, right. You can put that on the cymbals, the accents. Add the rolls. I'm doing buzzes first. Or doubles. Okay, does everybody have that? Maybe it'd help if I turn the metronome on. It'd be more of a challenge for me. How fast are we going? Is that 60 beats per minute? What happened to my metronome? Uh-oh. It ain't working. Okay.
Hey.
I don't know why my metronome's not working. My iPad's not, I don't hear any sound. I don't have time to figure it out. Let's just do it without it. Okay, so we're going to do the whole exercise. You can do it without the rolls. You can do it without the feet. You can just here, 1E, and let me do it once. I'm going to play the whole exercise. Just listen. Everybody just listen. I'm going to do it without the rolls. Okay, and I'll put the downbeat here. Ready, and go, and 1E, and a 2E, and E, and a paradiddle. Left, right, right, paradiddle. Right, paradiddle. Left, right, paradiddle. 1E, and paradiddle bop. And then we do the whole thing starting on the left hand. I know y'all are so excited about starting on the left hand. Everybody got a thrill, right? or was that a fear? That might have been a fear, not a thrill. I don't know. Here we go. Okay, so but I'm gonna now put the hi-hat on the upbeat. So actually, I'm playing the downbeat too. Y'all don't hear it, but I'm slamming my heel down on the ground on the downbeat. So 1 and 2 and 3 and sorry, I'm going fast. Let's go slow. So here we go. And 1, 2, ready and play. And 1E, a 2E, a 3E, a 4E, and a right, left, right, paradiddle, right, left, paradiddle, left, right, paradiddle, right, left, right, paradiddle, left. Right, paradiddle, right, left, paradiddle, left, right, paradiddle, right, left, paradiddle, 1E, and a diddle, paradiddle, 1. I screwed up the sticking on the end. But that's it. That's with the skeleton. Now, if you're ready, add the rolls. Add buzz rolls. Try it with buzz rolls. Try it with open rolls. You're going to need both, right? If you're playing second line, you really don't play a lot of open rolls. It's totally different sound, all right? So, but I would say try it with buzz rolls first, okay? So let's try it again. I'm going to add the rolls. I'm going to do double stroke. And I'm going to add the bass drum on the accents. So try that. That's the challenge, especially in that last bar. Keep that hi-hat on the upbeats, but playing the accents in the bass drum. A little bit of a challenge. Here we go. 1, 2, ready and play and. Left hand. Right hand. Left hand. I messed up the bass drum. I'm playing a samba pattern. I'm going to do it again. I can do better on the last measure. Left. Do it a couple more times. If you get out, just jump back in. It's feeling better. All right. Let me see. I got to see y'all's faces. See how we doing. How we doing? TJ, what's going on? I didn't know you were here. Everybody okay? Does everybody understand that so far? All right. So, if you don't just keep going back to the skeleton. Make sure you understand it fundamentally. That's so important. And it's so important you can do it on a pad, like with the right strokes, especially in the last bar. And then it's so important that you can do it in time with your feet. That's probably the most important thing. And then you can start applying it. But you have to understand it first. I mean, you really got to, fundamentally understand where the strokes are, the time and the strokes. So what's important is, time is important, but also the proper strokes at the right time. To play this fast, you got to be able to do that to make it smooth. All right, can anybody play it quick? How you doing, Rizzo? You got it down. Your hands are moving fast. Have you put it on the cymbals yet?
No, I'm just trying to work with the bass drum samba. Getting that locked in.
So there's two ways to approach that. You could just do the samba like this. I'll show you. You could do it with the accents like I was doing. Just play all the accents, which is cool. Or just keep the samba groove going like this. But I think that last measure sounds better if you put that bass drum on the accents, like this. Yeah, rock and roll. That's fun. Okay, so that's a goal, everybody. I'm just playing that exercises and putting the accents on the cymbals. You could do it on the drums. Man, that last measure really swings on the toms like that. Yeah, that sounds really cool. So it starts sounding, when you start using different surfaces, it starts sounding like something else. And it's basically that's just double paradiddles with the 6-stroke roll. We're just combining rudiments and then applying it. And then you go, oh wow, I got something there. So hopefully the goal is that you discover stuff and then you might take it somewhere else. You could take it somewhere else.
I was thinking one of my goals for this year, because I don't have one, is to create at least one solo. And these would be so fun to combine to make a really cool solo.
Yeah, you can this is just vocabulary. What we did today is we worked on one word. We took a word and we worked on, just basically different ways to use that word present tense, past tense sort of thing. And that's all it is. It's just language. So how you use the language now and how you know, whether you want to use it intellectually or as comedy or whatever, you know, that's the way I think of it anyway. It's just part of a language. All right, so any questions on that?
Yeah. Hey, John. Other Steve.
Yes, Steve. Other Steve.
Yeah, there's two of us. It's kind of confusing. Is this posted somewhere on the Academy? Is that exercise 23?
It's in my Wootimental reference book.
Okay, I'll buy that. I have the other book, but not that book.
Yeah, it's not posted, but I should do it. I can. You guys, man.
You emailed out the sheet, but it wasn't an attachment. So
it was a JPEG.
So I was able to print it, but it started on number 24.
All right. I will. Hang on a second. You know what I can do? Hang on. I got unplugged. Too many cables.
To buy your book anyway. I'll just buy the book.
Okay. Thank you. I got hard copies. If you want a hard copy, I've seen some of y'all have it, right? Rizzo has it. Kit, you got it, right? Look at that. And oh yeah, and Kathy has it too. By the way, a bunch of y'all have it. Yeah. So that book is actually the appendices of my dissertation. The rest of the dissertation is boring. It's a review of an analysis of snare drum methods written up until 1994, which is when I did my dissertation. So this is like an answer to all the things I couldn't find in those other books at the time. So at the time, this was like, honestly, there was nothing. There was literally nothing like it. There's some other rudimental books, like Matt Savage's book is very similar. Jeff Queen's book, nah, kind of. Anyway, yeah, so check that out. But that's in that book. All right, so everybody got that? Okay, so this is where I wanted to go. Where are we at? 12:06. Okay, check this out. Now look, this is a simple concept, but it's going to blow this thing sky high. A simple concept. We're going to move the 6-stroke roll. What? There's 4 different versions of this 6-stroke roll we can play. That's just one of them. That's the typical one. What if we put the 2 taps at the beginning of the 6-stroke roll? That's correct. Who's that? Who's playing that? That's Chuck. That is correct, Chuck. Got it. Nailed it.
Sorry.
No, it's good. It's all good. Okay, so there's that one. So I could do this whole exercise, but I'm going to move those 2 diddles over 1/16th note. All right, so it's now this. If I do the whole exercise. Last measure stays the same. We're going to keep the last measure. Or I could change it. That makes it super complicated though. You'd have to do something like that. We could change it, but let's just keep the last measure the same for the sake of simplicity. And then you could put the 2 accents on the upbeat. So start with the roll. So it goes like this. Okay, like that. Now the fun one though, if you ask me, is putting the roll on the 1st and the 4th partial. So basically we're using those 4 partials, right? We started with the middle 2, then we did the last two, then we did the first two. Now we're going to do first and second. Rock and roll. Okay? So the accents are on the EN. So it goes like this. 2, 3, 4. Last bar the same. But that sounds really cool if I put it, check this out, okay. Especially on a fill. But, let me show you. All right, it just syncopates it, and you can use 6-stroke rolls. In fact, that last part I did every combination. Accents at the beginning, accents at the end, accents at the beginning and the end, and accents in the middle. You just put them in different spots. But that simple little thing, putting the 2 accents on the top, I think that's the coolest thing. Watch, it just turns it around. So if I'm going to do just a rock groove and play regular 6-stroke, all the variations. What was the coolest one? Was it the last one? I think the last one was, in my opinion, the last one was the most interesting. And that was the one I was just talking about. Where it's inverted. It's just an inverted 6-stroke roll. So if you used to going does, ga does, ga does, ga dot, you just put the rolls where the taps were and the taps where the rolls were. And that's why it sounded interesting. Huh?
Can you do the last one again? Because our mindset wasn't to listen to which one we liked the best. So can you do it again?
Okay. I'll do all 3 of them again. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do all 3 of them again. I'm going to do it first on the cymbals and then on the toms.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
and all I'm doing is playing all the rolls on the snare drum, all the accents either on the toms or the cymbals. I'm going to start with a regular 6-stroke roll. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. All right?
Thank you.
All right, kid's got a drop. Oh, she left. She's gone. And then I'm going to start, and then I'm going to go 1E, 2E, 3E, 4E, and then 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a, and then on the EN, 1 EN, 2 EN, 3 EN, 4 EN, which is the last one. Okay, got it? So diddles, I'm moving the diddles. Well, I'm not actually moving them over like one at a time. I'm doing all 4 variations, but I'm putting the diddles. I'm going to do the 2 diddles in the middle first, and then did I say front end first? I'll do front end first. The 2 diddles on the front end, the 2 diddles on the back end, and then the 2 diddles on either side. Okay, there we go. I'll go a little slower. Fun. Dunk, tick, duck, tick, bump. Got it? So you can practice all those. You can practice it just like that as a, as a fill. And that was all right-hand lead, by the way. I didn't do left-hand lead. I need to do it left-hand lead as well. So that's the next challenge as well. Or you can do it in the exercise. All right, that's a lot of stuff, isn't it? I told you we couldn't cover Cascara as well. That would have been like... We still got a ways to go with six-stroke rolls. Are we heading in the right direction?
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This is a lot to work on. It's great.
Yeah. So, and Mark was, when we first got on, Mark's going, man, this Tresillo Claves and there's so much to work on. It's like, oh my God. I just threw some more shit at you.
You know, it helped a lot as I was doing the diddles on the Cinquillo clave, doing, like diddles like you showed us a couple weeks ago. So that actually was quite a good warm-up for this exercise.
I think actually doing that,
the diddles around.
Yeah, that's the most practical way to use it, especially in a second line kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mark, where were you doing the diddle?
What was the question? What was the question? That's awesome sounding. That sounded really good.
That's so functional, right?
Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Like super functional. And it's that exercise, And so that's the thing is, dive deep in these exercises. And you'll be surprised if you really commit to it and learn them as deep as you can, what comes out of it.
On the Cinquillo clave, where were you doing the diddles?
On the you had the page with all the 16th notes written out?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the ones I'm just putting a buzz or a diddle on all the unaccented notes.
Okay.
So this page. You have that page?
Yep.
Oh, I was doing it the opposite. I was putting the diddles on the accented notes.
You could do that too.
But I'm gonna try it your way now next week.
That's what I was just doing. So I'm just playing, actually playing rim shots. On the accents, and then just buzzes or diddles on the unaccented notes.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
You get and getting into Cascara, we can do the same thing with the Cascara pattern, but that's another day.
The accented notes, John. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong page, but the accented notes on the Cinquillo are actually the Tresillo. Am I saying?
Are actually what?
So on the Cinquillo clave, the accented notes are actually the Tresillo. Is that correct?
No, you're looking at the wrong page. There's 2 pages with 16th notes.
Okay. Oh, the 16th notes. Okay.
There's 2 pages with 16 notes. One of them has the Tresillo clave accents, and one of them has the Cinquillo clave accents.
Oh, I got that. So not the first page.
No. Not the first page. That's the Tresillo clave, which you could do that too. But it'd be like this. Here's the Tresillo clave with rolls on all the accented notes. Okay. So you can go down the page. I just did like the first 3. But that starts sounding super funky too. You just there's more roll.
Yeah, definitely. You ready for second line then? You got this down.
And really it's once you learn the page, if you could play the page down like we did, adding the rolls and putting some soul into it, that's the magic, but it's not that hard to do, really. You just have to listen a lot. Listen to as much. It's Mardi Gras. Y'all should all be listening to the meters.
Oh yeah.
And Professor Longhair and Dirty Dozen Brass Band and Kermit Ruffins. Everybody listen to some Kermit Ruffins this week.
Right.
You know?
I was lucky to see some parades last week, pre-Mardi
Yeah,
Gras.
right?
That was fun. And then
that Crawfish Fiesta record by Professor Longhair has Johnny Vidakovich playing on drums, and according the way I feel, it's one of the greatest drum performances in the history of drumming. So just put that on.
How old was he? How old was Johnny?
Johnny at that time, Johnny's 78 now. So he's probably, close to 40, but he was just absolute fire on there.
No, that was longer than that. He was like
it
was 1980.
Yeah, because they went on the road. Johnny told me this story just when we saw him in New Orleans. They went on the road, and they usually never had like a band, but they had the same guys. Tony DeGrati was in there, and they played like almost 3 months of touring, and they came back, and someone said, "We're putting you in the studio and we're recording it," and that is pretty much them playing live.
Is it this one?
That's the one, yeah. Amazing record. And then they came back. Johnny said he had a gig like a month or 2 later. It wasn't that long after they recorded it, and one of the fellow guys in the band called him and said that Professor Longhair passed away. So they never really got to push that record. They were going to go on the road again and do a tour pushing that record, but he died, and then it kind of you know how that happens. It just didn't get the push it needed to. Now it's, I think, legendary, but at the time it didn't get the because he passed away after.
Yeah, what a great recording. Yeah, if you go to New Orleans, you'll hear that recording, of course, and of course the meters and it's everywhere you go. It's in the streets, either live or recorded.
Did you see that I mentioned that they did Hey Packy Way in the big concert? Harry, whatever his name is.
Harry Connick Jr.?
He did that along with a whole bunch of different bands. He would go from band to band and accompany them. But they did Hey Packy Way in the concert.
That's cool.
It was great.
Did you get to meet him?
No, because we weren't even allowed to see him. We had to stay back in the wings. We were told you're the act, not the audience.
Yeah.
So.
Bummer. Okay. Well, with that,
thank you.
It's lunchtime.
Thank you. What's for lunch?
Tiempo del almuerzo. What is for lunch today? I have a choice. Jacqueline's working at the gallery today, so I just get leftovers, so we have seafood gumbo, we have regular gumbo.
Yum.
Just chicken sausage gumbo, but I also have seafood gumbo, and man, what else is in there? Oh, I got the prime rib that I made. I still saved the rib part. I could eat that if I want to. That's too much meat right now. But
I gotta run. Bye, guys.
Bye, Chuck.
Thanks, John.
See you, Chuck.
All right.
We're out.
See you, Chuck. Thank you.
See y'all all later.
Bye.
Hope you have a great week. I will be back next week.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Same time, same place next week.
Thanks, brother.
Thanks, everybody.
Okay.
Have a great weekend.
Thank
Enjoy.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
Yes.
bye, Rizzo.
Thank you.
Bye. See you later, Kat. Have a good one.
How do you get out of here?